So hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to you. And I'm really excited about this particular broadcast today. We're going to be talking about do it anyway. We're talking about do it anyway today. But before I get started, I just want to say hello and welcome you to my YouTube channel. If you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I have a live video or when I upload something new. You want to be able to grab it early. And also be sure to share this video out to your friends, family, your network, and be sure you like this video. I am so excited about growing my YouTube channel, and really it's about growing a YouTube community. And so today I'm talking about do it anyway. And as you know, if you've been following me for a minute, or if you are just following me, I'm glad that you're here, but I draw from my own experience. I am a personal development and executive coach, and my goal here is to help us become better at what we do by helping us to become the absolute best at who we are. And I know that we can do it. I just believe in the power of human potential. And listen, we are here to blaze 2023, and I get to do it with you. So I'm happy about that. So why would anybody have to say to him or herself or themselves, do it anyway? Why do you think so? One of the reasons is because if you have to tell yourself do it anyway, the implication is you don't feel like doing it. I know that has been the case for me, whether it is exercise, whether it's eating more healthy meals, whether it is doing a tough assignment, whether it's having a hard conversation with a loved one, or even with your supervisor, or if it's a matter of just doing something that presents some challenges and you just don't have the emotional capacity to do it. Not necessarily the physical capacity, but 9 times out of 10 is mental and emotional, that you just don't have it to give. Well, I'm here to say, do it anyway. That's what we're talking about anyway. This is what we're talking about anyway, right? So do it anyway triggers your brain that you are not allowing your emotions or your feelings to drive your actions. Because if you continue to foster and rehearse the feelings, the negative emotions and the feelings and the thoughts that are going to sanction why you don't feel like it, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to feel like it, right? So in this life, we don't get to not do something that's really important or meaningful to us because we don't feel like it. Now we do it because sometimes we need that extra push, or maybe we lack some discipline, or perhaps we are just not in the mood. That's just being human. There's no judgment. I don't come at you with judgments. I come so that we can break through, right? I need to break through some things. You need to break through some things. And the way that I break through some things is what I'm going to share with you today, right? Do it anyway. Because as I've said before in many other broadcasts, or just if you're on my email list, your feelings don't care anything about your goals. Your feelings don't care your goals don't care whether or not you feel like it. So do it anyway is to say to your emotions and your feelings and your thought, I've got this. If it's negative, or it's just trying to pull you away from doing the thing that you want to step over or avoid, saying to yourself, do it anyway. So wherever you are, whether it's in your career, your life, your relationships, business, whatever it is that you need to do, and you don't feel like it, you're not up to it, you don't have the emotional, mental capacity to do it, tell yourself right now, do it anyway. Go on and say it. Say it right now. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Because you will thank yourself later that you did not allow yourself to be driven by your emotions and your feelings. And you know what? Incidentally, I have on my wall right now, detach your energy and emotions from the outcome. Well, one of the reasons why I want to talk about this is so that you and I, because listen, we're in this together. I am an executive coach and a personal development coach, but I have to get coaching And sometimes I have to coach myself. But I am offering this to you because you're a part of my YouTube family. And I want you to win. I want you to succeed. I want you to push through the negative emotions and feelings and thoughts so that you can land on something that is going to give you a sense of accomplishment and a sense of satisfaction and joy, whether you feel like it or not. Because you all know that when you don't feel like exercising and you actually muster up the strength and the gumption, if that's a word, to do it, guess what? You know you feel better afterwards, right? So don't allow yourself, refuse to allow yourself to get locked in this idea of, I don't feel like it. Get that out of your vocabulary. Now, there's some things that you can give yourself permission to not do when you don't feel like it. But when it comes down to doing the things that are necessary, that's going to push you, propel you forward, or push you forward, or those things that's going to elevate you, come on, gather up yourself and do it anyway. Remind yourself of the benefits. Like when you're feeling unmotivated, one of the most helpful things that you can do is to remind yourself why this is important to you. Like, for example, say you're feeling unmotivated to work out. Remind yourself how good it feels to work out. If sometimes when you say what you're not going to do, you end up doing it. So one of the things I like to say is avoid using language like I don't want to, because the moment you say I don't want, you're going to attract the thing that you don't want, and you're going to end up doing the very thing that you don't want to do, right? So if you change your language around it, like thinking about the benefits, like I want to feel good at the end of the day because I set a goal or I outlined a task and I completed it. See? It changes your whole dynamic. It changes the whole emotional, mental, and thought, verbal, and action. It changes all of that. The whole dynamic, it changes all of that. When you reword it, when you reframe what you're saying, rather than saying, I don't feel like exercising, you say, I want to exercise because I know that doing exercise or going exercise is good for my heart. It's good for my lungs. It gives me an overall sense of accomplishment. I feel good. I want to feel good. Rather saying, I don't feel like it. I want to feel good. And even in this very moment, I want you to be thinking about what is the thing that you are feeling unmotivated around. If you've done it before, then you can say, you know what, I did this before. And I remember how it felt. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for my staff report. I do a staff report. And the reason why I do a staff report is so that I can remind myself of what a successful week I had. I kid you not, I'm going to show it to you guys. Listen, I'm not here for play. I am not here for play. I am here so that I can lead by example. So you can trust me when I say do it anyway. So what I do is on my own staff report, because I work for myself, I want to know, what did I learn? Where was I? How did I start? How did I finish? That's the reflection part. Then I go back down, I go further down, and I write down, what did I accomplish? What targets did I reach? Or what are my wins? And then what kind of conversations, the number of conversations, did I go to meetings or trainings? And what are my growth edges? The reason why I do this is to hold my own self accountable. Because at the end of the week, I want to have a staff report. Nobody's asking me for this, you all. Nobody's asking me for this. I am asking that of myself. So ask of yourself, what is it, or how do you want to feel at the end of the week? How do you want to feel? What is it that you want to be proud of at the end of the week or at the end of the day that you can say, you know what, I did it. That's what I'm talking about. When you feel unmotivated, think about what are the benefits. Number 2, break it down. Something else I do. I break down my daily goals and tasks. All right. Now this is from the 15th through the 20th, right? Daily goals and tasks. I have all kinds of stuff that I'm breaking things down. So I'm showing this to you so that you know that I'm not just putting out rhetoric here. I'm not just saying stuff just because it sounds good. I am sharing with you that your coach, your sister, your friend, I am doing the very thing that I am inviting you to do too. Okay? So make sure that you're breaking it down. right? Breaking it down, because sometimes the task is real big. So try to break it down. Break it down into smaller tasks. I said bite-sized pieces. And another thing that I do is I break it down like in terms of the hour. You know, like, what do I want to do from 11 to 12? What do I want to do from 1 to 2? What do I want to do? Like, what is the outcome? You know, and I write down what that task is. And sometimes I play with myself. I play beat the clock. All right, you got 1 hour. Can you do this in 45 minutes? Right? And not abandon quality. So that's what I'm saying to you, you guys. Make sure that you're breaking everything down into smaller tasks. Make sure it's achievable, right? And then when you do, it feels good when you can check something off. Well, however way you reward yourself for it, because that is a good morale booster. And you know what? The third thing I want to name is just start. Just start. Just start. Get up. Come on. Get up. Get up. Tell yourself, I got this. Not feeling like it has nothing to do with what you want to accomplish. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, people. Just start, because once you begin, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and you'll be able to move forward. The hardest thing to do is to just start. So once you start and you get up, be present. The one thing that I do every single day, and I do not, listen, I don't have to be on screen every single day, but every day I show up prepared to work. Every day I get dressed for work. I don't have on my PJs. I mean, no shame for anybody who does. For me, it's about being 100% present on my job. Whether I am doing a live video, whether I am sending an email, whether I'm having a one-to-one, whether I'm in a meeting, I am fully present. So when I say show up for you, that also means just start, because just starting something means you are showing up for yourself. Bring your whole self to the process. Bring your whole self to the project. Bring your whole self. And even if you have to have a difficult conversation, break that down. Like, what is it that you want to say? And what is the energy that you want to bring into that conversation? How will you handle objections? You see? Yeah, there's just a lot of ways that you can do it anyway, right? So I want you to really be thinking about that, because the moment you can just sort of break it down in terms of why it's important to detach your emotions and your feelings from the outcome, is because it helps you to be more objective. It helps you to be more logical. And so if you tie your emotions and your feelings to the outcome, you can easily get discouraged, overwhelmed, and especially when things don't go as well as planned, right? So when you emotionally invest into something, guess what happens? You are likely to make impulsive decisions, or sometimes you just feel like giving up. And sometimes you just might give up, but I'm here to say you don't get to give up. You don't get to give up on you. You don't get to give up on your dreams and your goals. You've got this. You've got it. And if you need support, I am here for you. So I wanted to share that with you. I also have a boot camp that's coming up on Wednesday, Boost Your Confidence and Unleash Your Real Potential boot camp. If you want to join that, I will put the link in the description in this video. Listen, you guys, today is about making it happen. And you are able to do exceeding abundant. Now, God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all, right? But there's a responsibility and accountability on you to show up and take action. Come on, pull yourself together. You got this. You've got this. I believe in you, and I know you believe in yourself. And even if you have some little struggles, around that, I'm here to help you. All right, you guys, listen, have yourself a wonderful day. It's Monday. Let's make it happen and do it. Anyway, this is your girl, Stephanie. I am your personal development and executive coach, and I look forward to seeing you on the next upload. So make sure you hit that notification bell, okay? Take care, you guys. Have a good day.